Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Sun Alchemy, here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of November 2017. This is for the sign of Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising sign, this is for you. I also am currently taking appointments for 2018 forecasts. So if you want to know what's coming up for you next year, you can book a tarot or astrology reading and I can give you the download on what's going to be coming up for you, okay? You can shoot me an email. My email address is below. It's blessedinfinity@gmail.com, or you can book an appointment on my website for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, depending on what works best for you. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And also like and comment below if this video resonates with you. And follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Sun Alchemy. Alright, so I figured I would do something a little different this time and show you how I pull your cards. Oops, one more. They want one more. Okay. Aquarius. All right, so I actually like to let the cards, well, there you go, speak out for themselves, and your cards are ready to talk. So I pull for the cardinal houses of the energy of Aquarius, so that's the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th. And the reason I do that is because they really do give a comprehensive overview of the primary areas of life that, you know, most people are wanting to, okay. What's going on with you, Aquarius? What's going on? Those are the primary areas of life that, you know, most people want to deal with. So, you know, they're themselves, family, relationships, and career, right? So we're going to pull for those. First house has to deal with yourself. Okay, what's going on? Y'all are, like, ready to go. I think this is, like, the fastest shuffling besides Pisces that I've done. That's okay. That's good. I like it. So first house is the house of self. 4th is your actual home life, family life, stability. 7th house is relationships of all kinds. And then 10th house is your career house. Then I pull a card for the center, which also resonates with the 5th house, but I take it to be the soul's goal and drive for the month. And then, of course, you know, your underlying energy. Just a quick note. Okay. These are too many cards. What's going on? Let's see what they are. Okay, so I think this is your energy. So I'm gonna take them actually. So I don't always take, but that does actually resonate because it's a dominant of swords. So I'll show you those in a second. Oh, so I was gonna give you the just a quick overview of the astrology for the month. We do have Jupiter in Scorpio and also Sun in Scorpio for most of the month. So a lot of that energy is going to be pervasive in terms of, you know, being in tune with your personal power, transformation, healing work, following your passion, that kind of thing. So just know that overall, you may be less likely to compromise on things that make you happy, which is a good thing. Okay. All right. So let's get this down. All right. So your overall energy is the 5 of Wands. So immediately what popped in is competition. And competition, of course, could be with yourself internally or it can be with others. So this is something that, you know, since it's a 5, you do have control over. I'm actually kind of interested to see, because this may be a really good thing. This actually, okay, let me back up. What this actually may be is a call for you to set yourself apart from the crowd. That may be really what this energy is about for you this month. So let's see if that really shows up in the rest of the cards, okay? And if not, then I'll go back in and see what other messages spirits coming through with that. But yeah, competition and setting yourself apart in your uniqueness is what I'm hearing. Now, in your first house, you have the 3 of Wands. So this is a great card because it speaks to expansion and waiting for your ships to come in because you've, you know, maybe planted some seeds or well, in this context, because it's first house, it's more personal. So this may just be you taking steps, or trying new things to expand yourself and your personal power. And so that expansion is going to continue, and people are also seeing this in you as well. Okay, I love this card because of all the yellow in it. It speaks to the sun. It speaks to third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and just being in your power. So that's good. Now in your fourth house, you have this beautiful card. It's the Nine of Cups, and this is called the wish card because it speaks to wishes being granted, of positive positive influence to you getting what you want. And this being in the house of home, maybe you close on a house that you've been trying to buy for the past few months. Maybe there's been like a bidding war. Maybe that's what this competition is, and you actually find out this month that the seller of the home decides to take your bid and you're going to get this house. Maybe this is a new emotional beginning for you, because 9 has to deal with the self. So this can actually be a personal experience that you're having. And then this also is the house of emotional fulfillment too. So you could be feeling, whoops, okay. When the card drops, that means that, that's probably what that was. So this actually is more so you feeling emotionally fulfilled and seen. So that's nice. A lot of people think that Aquarius doesn't have an emotional side because it's an air sign, but Aquarians are actually pretty emotional. Not like I wouldn't say not like emotional like Cancer, but you do really have deep feelings, and I think people can miss that. Now in your 7th house, you have the 4 of Swords. So this is normally a card of rest and meditation, but here in your 7th house, this means that you might need to take a break from relationships this month. That might actually be in the dating context, or if this emotional fulfillment that you're feeling is due to a new relationship that's come up, maybe what you're being asked to do is to give time to develop that relationship, and maybe not be maybe you actually might choose not to continue dating with people and decide to give this person your undivided attention. If this is just friends and peers, this may see you pulling back a bit on the amount of socializing that you're doing, which Aquarius does do from time to time. If they are too active, you may just need time to kind of be in your own space and work on more personal development and more things that are going on at home. But yeah, that's pretty much what's coming up. And then work-wise, nothing really seems to be coming through. If this is co-workers, things are pretty much in an even keel, or you may feel like the word that's actually coming through is limbo. Things may feel like they're in limbo in this month, which may or may not be a good thing, depending on your situation. In your 10th house, you have the Chariot card, which is a major arcana. Woohoo! And the Chariot card is a card related to Cancer, which is the Cancer energy. Cancer is a cardinal sign, so it's the sign that goes after what it wants. It's also really good in business, and I like seeing that here in this placement for your 10th house, because that means that there is a benefit to you as it relates to your career. Not necessarily your job, because career and, or I should say career or life purpose rather, those things aren't necessarily the same thing as the work that you do, that you make money for. So this may be, because it's a Chariot and it rules all the knights, which is that energy of moving forward. Things may be moving forward for you in a way that makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled, because this is opposite that 9 of Cups energy. So that's good if you are looking to maybe get a promotion, or if you're looking for a new job, or some kind of new business opportunity, where have you, that looks like things are moving forward. Now in the center of your reading, you had 3 cards pop out. 3 cards. And normally I wouldn't, if you've seen my other videos, you see me at most I'll have like 2 cards, but when I looked through these real quick, I chose to actually keep them because they are all your energy, because they're all Swords cards. Okay? So they're going to be heavily influenced, so I'll show you all of them. So you have the Justice card, which is a major arcana. You have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Knight of Swords. And I think this is one comprehensive message as opposed to two different paths to take, which is, three different paths to take, which is normally how I would see that central location, since it is a soul objective and soul growth. But I think this is a matter of you balancing all three of these energies. So let me actually put them down so I can see them. So what it looks like to me was actually this way. Okay, so what's coming through immediately right now is that you're going to have a lot of things coming your way, both positive and negative. But I do get the sense that there is whatever is coming in terms of, people coming at you or for you, business opportunities or what have you. You are being asked to stay in a place of open receptivity, but also being really clear about your boundaries and what you will and will not accept. And by doing so, you will actually balance out your karma, because this is a lesson that you're having to learn about. This is a hard thing for Aquarius. Let me actually put the camera up so you can see me. I'm going to go deep. This is a hard thing for Aquarius sometimes, is they will think of, let me be honest. I think, I was going to say all air signs, but really more so Libra and Aquarian energy. There's a tendency to think of others before self, and there's a tendency to accommodate a lot. Other people's wishes and wants and their expectations, and not really be a little bit more self-centered, self-aware, or not aware, but more self-centered, actually, like coming from a sense of self and what you need. And that's what you're going to be tasked with this month. So whatever comes your way, whether it's positive or negative, because either thing can actually pull us off of our center. Something may feel good and we may still end up compromising in a way that's not healthy for us, because we just kind of get caught up. And then also something can be going like horribly wrong, and then because we are kind of in a survival mode or fight or flight thing, we start making compromises just to feel safe, as opposed to holding true to our values and holding a standard for our life. So I think that actually is the goal for your soul, what it's looking for. And you do have the South Node in your sign. And this, like I said, this, I don't know if I mentioned before, but this reading is if you have Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. This will affect you, but you do have the South Node in this area of the Aquarian energy. So this is really asking you to come into a place of mastery and learn essentially the key to liberation that Leo gives you, which is your opposite sign, which is being in your personal power, ruling over your kingdom, okay? And I do think, seeing all of these cards, that you will do so. I think you're going to be in a much stronger place. And yeah, that does resonate with what I was picking up with this card of the Five of Wands, is you really having to, or you being asked by Spirit to set yourself apart. And this may be a setting yourself apart from how you've been in the past, or how people are used to you showing up, and used to you accommodating. And I love it. The Lover's card is right underneath that. So, this may be new relationships, but it may also be, the result of you making those choices to sit in your power and balance out that karmic scale, may put you in your appropriate soul groups, your appropriate partnerships, and your appropriate jobs or career setting that help move your life forward and help move your desires forward. So that's a really powerful reading for you, Aquarius. I am absolutely ecstatic for you. I have some Aquarian friends in my life, so I'm happy to see that. I think that's it. Yeah, so reach out to me again if you want to book a reading for 2018 forecast to see what that year is going to have in store for you. It is, I can tell you, it's going to be a powerful month, and you're going to want to have your own specific interpretations for that. Okay, so definitely reach out. You can find my information below. Please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Sun Alchemy. Have a wonderful month, my dear Aquarians, and I will see you in December. Bye.